Where are my hands at? There they are. And now where are y'all at? There you are. Hello. How are y'all? Also, why is my... Dude, why is my body like this? There we go. That's better. Hi! How are you? You good? I hope you're well. Dude, I'm so fucking tired. Yesterday's stream, right? Dude, the moment I got back off stream, I went to the living room, right? Because while I was streaming, Mom was doing her, like, you know, her exercise with her little walker thing that that her community bought her, which, good job, guys. She's really happy with that one. I went to the fucking living room and I just collapsed on the floor. I was tired. I was worn out. I was so worn out. Mods, am I heard and seen? I just want to make sure I'm good and good. That's really genuinely all I really want to know. So, also hello, Papaya. I didn't know you have a furry model. I do. I'm a goat. I also have a ghost. Well, a doll, but I mean, some people could say I'm a doll. Anyway, I do hope you're all doing all right. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm just really tired. I've been super... I've been super busy, right? Just really, really busy. I can hear you and see you. Thank you, Zori. Hi, Flamie. I love you. I love you too, Taiwan. Mwah. Hope you're well, hun. Yeah, dude, I've never, in the 6 years of streaming, have I ever collapsed like that. On the floor, no less. Like, you would think, like, oh yeah, no, yeah, Flamie, you were laughing like a fucking maniac last night. And it's like, yeah, I was. I actually, dude, I was having too much fun. I think I might have reached a limit on what is considered too much fun because dude. Also, gotta run, but I hope you have a great stream, sweetie. Arn, I love you, honey. Mwah. And you feel better today, okay? I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope you draw lovely, lovely fat stuff. You enjoy yourself. I can't wait to see what you cook up for me, by the way. Flamie, I need more nappies. Well, then, I mean, yeah, I know I need more sleep. Trust me, dude, sleep is a rarity. I am realizing that I am not coming by. Like, holy fuck, man. I was doing really well. I was doing really well. I really was. And then something happened. And I think it was the fact that I got focused in. I got locked in to my content, and like I had some mental breakdowns over the last like week and a half, last month actually. And then just I don't know, something had happened, something just clicked, and I was just like, oh yeah, I don't have time to like fucking sleep. But yeah, Aqua, I know that you got stuff to take care of, so go do your thing. I love you. But yeah, I do hope everybody's doing good. I really do. I think fuck. Where do I even begin? Do we want to talk about like I don't know. Fuck. Dude, usually I have a topic, and today I don't. I don't have a fucking topic today. I don't know why. I'm okay even if I'm dealing with something annoying called the green star in Mario Galaxy 2. The green star. Okay, this is gonna sound really fucking weird. Never have I ever played Mario Galaxy 2. I played Mario Galaxy 1. Though, the more that I think about it, I think the version of Mario Galaxy 2 that I've played, I might have played like a really bad port of it, because from what I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the Mario 3D All-Stars one like the bad one? Like the worst port of it, if I remember correctly? Because I remember streaming it, and then people were like, Flamie, this is terrible. This is the worst version. Like, the worst version. Also, yo, what's up? Hope you're well, hon. Welcome. Yeah, I thought I could have sworn that was like the worst version possible. Delirious. Oh shit, I'm sorry it happens. Yeah, it happens. Lego sets. What about them? Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. You guys want me to do more Lego sets. I forgot about that. No, I'll tell you what. I have some on my throne. Okay, the problem with Lego sets, okay, is they're expensive, right? Also, I'm gonna be real with you. I only really like the I only really like the fucking plant ones. I don't know why. When I was younger, I used to like Star Wars and the Star Wars ones and like the weird miner, like, you know, the one with the lava monsters and shit. I used to like those. I was more of a Bionicle kid growing up, right? So when I sit here and I say, I really only like plants, I mean it. Like, the Lego plant sets are my favorite. It's just a hard thing for me to get into. Like, I know that, like, they made, like, Pokemon ones, which, if you don't know how I feel about those, I'll tell you. No, I'm not paying $600 for, essentially, Gen 1 or nostalgia bait. I just won't do it. I won't. The problem with Lego was not enough Bionicle. Didn't they cancel Bionicle because of, like, people building loot sets? I thought that was something that was mentioned. Like, I thought that was something that was mentioned briefly. Like, I know Dawn. Dawn is, like, fantastic at making those loot Lego sets, but, like, I could have sworn, like, somewhere around the line, Lego, like, saw the people working on this shit, and they were like, yeah, this is a bad idea. But here's the ironic part. Rudaka exists, so who's at fault first? Lego themselves or the fans? You know, it's a weird dichotomy, isn't it? 600 what? Yeah, no, the Lego sets, the Pokemon Lego sets are like stupidly fucking expensive. Like, Gaz and I, we were talking about it, and it's like, dude, who is paying $600 except for like YouTubers, right? Like, for these fucking sets. I'm gonna tell you right now, the only people I've ever seen actually buy these things, unironically, is YouTubers. Like, hands down, like people like Austin John and shit like that. Like, it drives me fucking off a wall. Like, who has okay, look, I shit on Nintendo for making a what is essentially an upgraded Switch for $500, right? I shit on them a lot. Now, ironically enough, I want one. But here's the thing. There is a difference between a $600 Lego set and a $500 console. At least there's a long-term investment in the console, even if it's a bad one. It's madness. It's fucking madness. I don't know. Off-brand Pokemon Lego sets look better than the official Lego ones. Yes, they do. That's the fucked up thing. I actually have a Japanese off-brand Lego set of, like, Pikachu, right? The little micro ones. And it looks infinitely better than whatever fucked up concoction Nintendo made. It's mind-boggling, man. It's like, dude, like, what the, or I'm sorry, not Nintendo, Lego. It's like, what the fuck? Like, aren't you guys supposed to be like the most detailed oriented people? You could translate shit perfectly to your fucking overpriced plastic sets. Like, Jesus, man. If that's the reason to ban it's all you can do loot with Lego or whatever it's, go watch Dawn of NSSD. You'll think otherwise. I think that man, and by the way, Mutual on Twitter, really cool guy. I like his content. The I don't know what that is soundbite in the Flumes rewards. That's from one of his videos. One of my favorite videos of his. So, and apparently he's a huge Warframe nut too, because Quiasma, I think, is based off of Saren, if I remember correctly. So, really cool dude. I love his content. You know what I do with $600? Not that. You know what I do with $600 fucking dollars? I would honestly, most likely, buy a new GPU with it, or at the very least, pay like a month advance in rent, so that way, like, you know, could actually afford shit. I swear. Totally not me. Yeah, hi Kaiser. How are you, honey? Welcome. I saw a guy collect a con using the new Kanto Trio set for a trade. Okay, I can understand collectors. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Alright, and hear me out. The only people I have ever seen buy these fucking sets, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's someone in our community who has these sets. I could be wrong. I don't know. But, like, the last time I checked, okay, the last fucking time I've checked, the only fucking people I've ever seen own these things is YouTubers. And maybe it's just because, like, bigger YouTubers are the ones with the most money. I don't fucking know. But, you know, $600 fucking dollars, I know the reason why. Tax write-off, right? Anything can be a tax write-off now, so, like, you know, why not make a Lego set into a tax write-off, right? But the point being is like, dude, they're the only fucking people I've ever seen ever buy this fucking garbage. It boggles my mind. Hi, Mama. Hi, Zach. How are you? Welcome. Mega Bloks has had cheap Pokemon sets for years. They're infinitely better. I'm sorry, Mega Bloks, like, dude, Connects are even better than fucking Legos. Like, you know you fucked up if Connects are a better fucking thing than fucking Lego. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure the Duplo, Lego's, like, baby block brand, is somehow fucking infinitely better than fucking Lego. Just, you know, like dude. Mega Bloks Halo Step 2. Okay, I had, like, some of those sets growing up. They are fucking dope. They're the reason why I love Halo. Even though, like, I'm still relatively new to playing Halo, right? I grew up in that era of, like, people who played Halo. And, like, I had a friend, his name was Eddie, when I was younger. Bless his heart, his mother died of cancer, colon cancer, right? And his mom would babysit me and my little brother and my little sister, growing up, right? She was a heavy smoker, you know, had the whole colon bag and everything. Bless her, may she rest in peace. She was a sweetheart. I loved her. Very patient and kind woman. But Eddie, it was nothing but just the absolute pinnacle of Xbox autism. Like, I don't know how I became friends with him. I think it was because of Bakugan, but he had more in common with my brother than me. Like, so, like, when I sit here and I say he was a toxic Halo fan, I meant it. Like, this dude was terrible, but that was my exposure to Halo. And then my stepdad played Combat Evolved, like, addictingly. I feel like he still plays Combat Evolved and 2 to this day. Also, hi Gob. How are you, honey? Welcome. I think he still plays that. I could be wrong. I mean, when you're, like, in your 70s and you're retired, an army vet, and, like, you're basically an asshole and alone forever, yeah, of course you'd be playing Halo 2 and Combat Evolved. Anyway, the point being is that, like, like my exposure with Halo has always been by third party, right? Or secondhand, right? So it is also kind of funny to a lot of people when I played Reach, where I was like, yeah, no, this is my only real exposure to Halo as a gaming franchise at a second hand, which I'm gonna be real, I think I want to play Combat Evolved soon, so yeah, we'll find out. Dawn is a legend. Dawn is fucking peak. Again, love that man. His fucking content is awesome. I love his builds. Truly fucking based in peak, man. I absolutely love him. So I really should talk to him more. I should probably reach out because like he is pretty cool. All LEGO has done is build and done is lower quality and raise prices. It's not worth buying LEGO sets these days. Yeah, like even people who work at Legoland, right? The Legoland employees, they talk about it, right? Like I've seen videos of them talking about it, and it's like, or at the very least, former Legoland employees, right? And it's like, yeah, no, like the quality of the shit has dropped substantially, and like it makes no fucking sense. Like, but then they expect you to sell your kidney for like, you know, a Lego Star Wars set, and it's like typically it's the licensed shit that's the most expensive, right? It's the licensed shit. But it's just like, dude, who the fuck has $100 to spend on Legos? I don't even have $100 to spend on fucking food. Like, how do you expect me to have $100 to spend on toys? But it's like I get it. It's like, Flamie, like Legos are for kids. They're for kids, and it's like, yeah, but like, if I had children, right? If I was a mom, right, and I had like, you know, a little Luna and Asriel, you know, because I always kind of fantasized if I ever had kids, I'd name them Luna and Asriel, because why not? Two girls, Luna and Azzy. But yeah, there's a little bit of personal tidbit lore about me. I actually always wanted to have kids. I don't know, maybe one day. But yeah, truth be told, if I was a mom and I'm walking in Walmart or I'm walking in fucking Target, right, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, well, let's go get little Luna and Azzy like a Lego set, like why not? And I see that fucking sticker price and it says $200 for a fucking Hello Kitty set. I'm about to fucking Hello Spitty on some fucking Lego CEOs. Anyway, that is a saying. We have Legos at home. Like I said, if I see a $200 sticker tag on a Lego Hello Kitty set, I'm going to Lego Spitty on a CEO. That is not a joke. Hi Aqua, welcome back. Halo Reach was that game. Yeah, it's funny how like a lot of people really did not enjoy me playing that game on the VOD archive. Like, even on the Big Clip channel, people were just like, dude, what the fuck? And I think it's because like I was playing it on my terms. Like when I sit here and say my terms, I mean like, dude, I was playing it on fucking baby difficulty because like I want to enjoy a game, right? I want to enjoy the games that I play, right? I don't want to sit there and, you know, rip my nuts off. I mean, I want to rip those off, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't buy into the whole, hey streamer, you gotta fucking play the hardest difficulty in order to get views. It's like, no, you don't have to. It's why in Pokemon, I often do rare assist and I do cheat codes and shit because it's fun for me. It's fun for me to break shit, right? Or in like Ultra Kill, I play in lenient mode. Or like at fucking Halo, I do baby mode because fuck it, why not? The point of it is for me to enjoy it, right? And to play a video game the way I want to play it. So yeah, like I'm going to. Well, time to be the CEO of Lego. Hey, hey, chat member, come here. Please tell me you don't want me to spit on you. Look, I'm cool with, like, the humiliation aspect of things, but, like, please tell me you don't... And you guys want a fart mic? You guys want a fucking fart mic? What is with you? Why? I know I'm pretty. But, like, why? Reach. Yeah, reach for the stars. Oh, fuck. I didn't say all that. The what? Yeah, so when I was hanging out with Faye, somebody in chat, like 2 or 3 of you, were like, yeah, no, we want Flamie to have a fart mic. To which I wasn't going to entertain that. But now that I'm not with Faye, and now that I'm alone, I'm going to entertain the conversation and say no. No, I'll tell you what, you want a fart mic so bad, the day I do a JS account, the day I start JS streaming, if there's enough will for it, I will. No, I fucking wouldn't. I'm gaslighting you with that one. I'm not doing that. No. Fucking fart mic. Dude, look, listen, I'm used to hearing some weird shit. Not that. Become the CEO, bring back Bionicles. Dude, if I were the CEO and I brought back Bionicles, I would make them adult-based sets. Yes, this means I would go the Dawn route. I would. I fucking would. Because nothing says Bionicle like big, busty Robertsons and fucking ass. Like, I'm sorry, but there is something feral about looking at that and then just being like, the ideal shape. Blah. It truly is. It truly is a magical experience. When somebody takes their lust and turns it into something fucking crazy like Bionicles. It's crazy. No amount of money will give you the right to hear the toots my posterior makes. Chat, you're right. No, Aqua's right. I agree with her. No amount of money. I've done some stupid shit on the channel for money. Like, make no mistake, I have. Even I have lines. And that's what I'm not willing to... That's what I'm not willing to do. It's fucking stupid. If you're okay and if you're into it, okay then, but that's not for me. Trust me, like I said, I understand that there's some weird people. Listen, I don't judge. I don't. There's no salt coming from my sugar, okay? But like, dude, like, fart mic, really? You have a higher chance of a foot cam happening on another platform than like a fart. Come on, man. Well, that's a pretty sky. That's a really pretty sky. Problem with some games about easy mode, they lock the good ending on higher dunkles. Like, can't we enjoy the full game without the ending changing? Well, I mean, then that's more of an incentive for people who want to do that. Like, I know some streamers who like busting their dick into a wall, and like, good for them. I'm not. And like, as much as I'd like to as much as I would like to sit here and say like, oh, Flamie, well, you know, like, girl, hey, come here. Couldn't you just like bust your dick open for like a split second? And it's like, chat, I already do that on a daily basis for y'all. Like, you just, by embarrassing myself online. Like, trust me, I already do it enough. It's fine. You got what you wanted. People can be freaks. I won't judge. I don't judge either. Like I said, there's no salt from my sugar. But like, again, I go off the idea if you demean someone for what they like, you're basically demeaning yourself in the process. Because, like, I'm pretty sure if you're judging someone else's kink, last I checked, you probably have some skeletons in your closet. So, I don't judge. You know, unless you're some fucking, like, Republican, fascist, Puritan, evangelion bullshit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Dude, fuck those people. They ruin everything. Anyway. Question, opinions on makeup streams and content. I thought I did. You know what? Honestly, I don't... So here's the thing. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't wear a lot of makeup anymore. Like, I used to, right? I used to put on, like, eyeshadow and, you know, eyeliner and mascara, and that's about as far as I go with makeup, because, truth be told, I don't need a lot of makeup to look pretty. Also, hi, Uncle. How are you, honey? I don't need a lot of makeup to look pretty. I'm confident with how I look. Like, you know, it's no big secret. I pass extremely well. There's a reason why people around me call me the pretty one. Because, yeah, I know I'm pretty. I know. I'm not gonna fight it. I know I'm the pretty one. But, like, the thing is like, dude, nowadays, I don't even wear makeup anymore. I don't need to. I don't. Even when I look tired, I still look gorgeous with it. So it's like, I don't fucking need to. But maybe one day I could, like, for shits and giggles, throw in the camera and could show you how I do eyeliner, mascara, and eyeshadow. I thought I've done that before. I think I did, like, two, maybe 3 years ago. But when I started transitioning, but I could just do it again. Why not? The whole macro memories. Chat, the only way you're getting a feet cam is me doing a makeup stream. This ain't happening anytime soon. Okay, that implies that I, like... that implies I put, like, nail polish on my feet. Can I be honest to you? The most unappealing thing on my body is my feet. But yet somehow, you motherfuckers really like pointing out whenever I take photos of food or whatnot. You like pointing out that they're there. I don't understand it. Well, why? I'll post a picture of, like, what I made, right? And my foot's just kind of there because the way I stand, I have 1 foot forward all the time. And, like I have 1 foot forward like this, like that, right? Because that's how I've always, like, stood, right? And, like, fucking chat, you guys will be like, yo, she's posting the barkers for free. Like, yo. It's like, hey, mamacita, what's with those woofers, you know? You know, and it's like, dude, just... Are you gonna buy me a Mercedes or not? Like, what the fuck? I still can't believe... I still can't believe there was that one lady who bought her mom a fucking Mercedes-Benz because she sold her feet pics online. It's fucking wild. That's so fucking wild. I love it though. Get your bag, queen. Get your fucking bag. Where are the little grippers, lol? Dude, what if I just one day made like a fucking like OF or some shit, and all I did is just post feet pics? Like, you wouldn't know it's me. I just post feet pics. Like, you wouldn't know it's me per se, but they're just there. So here's the mind goblin. Mind gobbling these nuts in your mouth? See, I beat you to the punch. Fuck you. Anyway. Perfect April Fool's joke right there. Dude, honestly? Dude, that would have to be a time when I'm like a lot bigger as a content creator. Like, I would love to do shit like that. Because here's the problem, right? I am a large creator, but I'm not that big. And like, if I did it now, like, nobody would fucking care. It'd just be like, who's fucking, like, crusty, fucking callus-covered feet are these? And it's like, well, yeah, they're mine. But, like, nobody would fucking know. And mine gobbling those grippers. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. That's all I'm gonna say there. Toke lovers talk the talk, but don't give $1,000 for the rest of your life. Crazy times. I know, right? It's crazy. Like, you know, back in the day, back in the back rooms, pay attention. Yeah, they used to give, like, shit tons of money. Now they don't. What the fuck? Where's my Mercedes-Benz? I'm the fucking GOAT, and I should have a Mercedes-Benz. Where's my fucking C-Series? I'm sorry. I can't be serious about that. So fucking stupid. I genuinely, I hope one day somebody takes what I say with like an ounce of seriousness and they're like, oh my god, she's kind of a bitch. And it's like, if only you knew. No, you get a Larry. What the fuck is a Larry? Okay, I've heard some weird car names. Like, I've heard Renault. I've heard of Aries. I've heard of Saab. Actually, Saab ain't even that weird. But, like, I've heard a lot of weird shit. What the fuck is a Larry? Give her a G-Class. Isn't that the fucking wagon? Can I be honest? I think the G-Class wagon is fucking ugly. Like, it is literally the most horrendous looking box car I've ever seen. If you ever wanted to feel homeless and like you're riding in a fucking train, but in the 1800s, go buy a fucking G-Wagon. Like, it's fucking terrible. It's such an ugly fucking vehicle. I hate when I see them on the road. They're just as bad as Cybertrucks in my eyes. Because, like, the people who actually buy them, I don't know what they're thinking. What is clicking in your head thinking that that is a really nice looking vehicle? It's not. It's so fucking ugly. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate box vehicles. Okay? Like, do you guys remember, like, back in the day, like, the Nissan Cube, right? How boxy it was and how fucking wacky it was. Like, it was clearly, like, for its time, really fucking weird. But it had its charm, despite being an ugly fucking cube. But, like, still, it's just like, dude. like, what is it with companies trying to sell the box car to people? Just, like, I understand, like, Americans have small penises and they need, like, their big ass, like, fucking, like, diesel sucking, mouth breathing fucking GMC Sierras and, like, Chevys and shit, because, like, I don't know, the fucking people who drive those trucks have more, like, more insecurities than the average fucking woman. I should know. I am a woman. But, like, it's just like, dude, just get a fucking practical vehicle, you small penis individual. It's stupid. Just, why? Why do you need that big ass vehicle? What are you actually doing, my guy, that requires you to have what is essentially a fucking barge on the road? You stupid motherfuckers. You're going into debt so much for your small penis. What are you doing? That's rich coming from a woman who drives a Santa Cruz, by the way. Literally, I have no room to talk. I drive a fucking Santa Cruz. It's a little bit more practical than a fucking Diesel Max, but, like, dude. Fucking Christ. Anyway. Sorry, I have, like, a huge vendetta against people who drive those big-ass trucks. Look, if you have one, more power to you. I don't understand why. but you got some massive insecurity issues if you're not using that thing for blue collar work. Okay, I mean it. I mean it when I sit here and say blue collar work. You guys, I understand why you have the truck. Do your thing. Get your fucking money so you can take care of your families and your drinking problems. But you know, when Kevin in his fucking quarter zip comes out of his fucking diesel max and there's no truck nuts, and you're in a fucking like parking lot of like your local regional grocery store, and I see you with your fucking quarter zip and your fucking khakis and your fucking nice little comey little shit, your little peaked shave and your little cutesy little fucking glasses. Dude, I want you to know that that fucking aluminum can that you're driving will not save you. People drive things for the safety of it. They're the worst fucking safety feat. They're the worst fucking safe vehicle you could ever drive. Aren't you gonna change that truck? Yeah, I am. I actually, I think what I'm gonna do, and you can laugh at me all you want, but I am gonna probably get something smaller, right? I was thinking, like, so here's my options, right? Here's my options. I'm thinking, like, Honda Prelude, BMW 2 or 3 Series. I would have gone with the 4, but decided against it. A Miata, a Civic, Accord, a Civic or an Accord, preferably a hatchback, or I could also go with like the fucking Kona, the Hyundai Kona, the new one. I really like how it looks. I would get a G-Wagon 6x6. Again, I don't understand why people like them. They're fucking ugly. They're like Range Rovers. They're just fucking ugly. They really are. They're so fucking ugly. I don't understand why people buy them. Like, really, what is the point? Getting a genuine monster truck and taking up 2 parking spaces to get groceries. Dude, it's fucking insane. I don't understand why Kevin, the fucking 50-year-old midlife crisis dad with his quarter zip and khakis, needs a fucking truck when he's making, like, I don't know, like $120,000 a year being a corporate slave. Like, I don't understand. Why do you need this? Kevin, buddy, why do you need this? Why? What is going on in your fucking brain that says, my penis is too small, and I have 3 kids, and a nice house, and a loving wife. Maybe I need a big-ass fucking truck just to show how much of a man I am. It's like, why? Why do you need this? Why? And it's like, look, I get it's a fucking, like, crash out. It really is. It genuinely is. But it's like, dude, why? Be practical. Like, I'm not even saying it because you're a fucking insecure mess. I'm saying it because you're in $90,000 in debt. Because car markets are awful right now. And, if you don't look like you work 80 hours, you probably shouldn't have a 6-wheel. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, somebody gets it. Somebody gets the memo.
Hey, Diva. Wow, looks like you're
You bet
crashing
your
out
fucking
again.
ass I am, because it's such a fucking problem in this country. It really is. It's like, dude, you mean to tell me, and during the pandemic, we had to fucking get rid of all the smaller vehicles in favor of these giant fucking land boats because fucking Kevin and, you know, and George wants to feel like they're manly enough. My guy, you work as a fucking manager in like fucking like J.H. Morgan or some shit. You don't need a fucking truck. You don't. You don't. You know who does need a truck? The electrician. The welder. Well, actually, no. Electricians? No. You guys can do without. You guys are the special type of blue collar. I know about your kind. But welders, oil workers, as much as I fucking despise oil workers, you guys deserve them. Okay? Lumberjacks, fucking plumbers, especially plumbers. Fucking construction workers, especially construction workers. Like, you know, HVAC. Like, people who actually work on the field every day, break their fucking backs. You guys deserve them. And I really do wish people understood that more. I'm sorry, if your name is, if you make, like, back, if you don't break your back, you don't need the truck. Just be a normal fucking human being, buy something practical, get your fucking Honda Civic, and enjoy it. I'm going to Chevy SS, formerly as a Holden Commodore Vaha. To be fair, look, I drive a 2022 Hyundai Santa Cruz, okay? I love that truck. But I also am aware it's just a deroderized fucking Santa Fe. Like, I got nothing to prove. I love my truck. But here's the thing, is it's not really a truck. It's not, as much as I like to call it a truck, it's not a truck whatsoever. It's a fucking deroderized SUV. It's cool looking though. I love it. I love the features that it provides. I love the practicality of having it. Steve from accounting needs a car and you need an entire ladder to get into. Dude, I knew, okay, this is gonna sound fucking funny. When I used to be a cop, okay, when I used to work in law enforcement, I knew an RN who worked at a correctional center that I had to oversee at one point. I knew someone who was like an RN, super chill guy, really cool. I actually really liked him. He was gay as fuck, very awesome. The detainees loved him because he was just fucking flamboyant as fuck, sassy as fuck. He got all the fucking spice and everything nice and not so nice. He was peak RN material and I adored him. Salt and pepper and everything. He was just what I would like to call yummy, right? Here's the thing. Here's the one caveat about this man that I couldn't overlook. This dude, and I shit you not, drove a lifted F450. You heard this right. Not an F350, an F450. And the thing, like, look, I'm a 6 foot woman, right? I'm 6 foot. This thing was double my fucking height. This man was like 5'5". He needed an entire fucking stepping ladder for this shit. And you know what? Every day, I could hear his fucking vehicle. Anytime I came into work at the jail for a little bit, or I had to drop someone off, you bet your ass, I heard his fucking engine. He had a massive fucking truck for such a small little guy. And you know what the fucked up thing is? It's like, you know what? At that point, I wasn't really thinking about the truck itself. I was just like, oh, okay. Go off, King, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why do you need that? He had the sugar and spice and everything all right. He was what I considered yummy. Like, brother, literally, I could go to him and be like, yes, daddy. That's how good he was. Like, he was good. Like, if you could get murderers to, like, fucking, like, listen to you and comply, because, you know, dude, max unit detainees are they're different blends. They really are. If you could get them to comply, dude, I shit you not, you have a magic touch that I don't think a lot of people have, and good on you. But like, that fucking F450, man, I think he's the only exception where I could sit here and say, dude, you fucking earned that. You earned that. You genuinely fucking earned that. Enjoy it, right? Enjoy it. You know what's another type of people that I drives me fucking crazy? And I only found out about this because living in the Midwest, right? Because I never got to experience it in New York City, and I never definitely experienced it in New Mexico. You want to know what group of people I'm talking about? Lexus owners. Now, look, I understand the need to conform to social pressure. I sorry, I'm gonna fucking lose my. I hate Lexus drivers. Lexus drivers, I understand the need to conform to social norms, and I understand the need to make it seem like you're worth more than you actually are. Come here. If you drive a fucking Lexus, okay? If you drive a Lexus, I want to tell you, you're just driving an overpriced Toyota. You're not special. So why are you driving like you're fucking special? Because you're not. You're not. You know what really grinds my gears? Again, I just... The amount of I know BMW drivers get the shit kicked into them about, like, them being the entitled assholes of the road. I think Lexus drivers have them beat, though. Because nothing says overpriced Toyota, and I like huffing my own farts and smelling my own asshole, and I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. Like a fucking Lexus driver. Genuinely, the amount of near collisions I've had have been nothing, and I mean nothing, but Lexus drivers. Ever since I've moved out here in the Midwest, it has been nothing but you motherfuckers. I mean, for fuck's sake, the average Ford driver and Dodge Ram driver I would expect to try and hit and run me. You motherfuckers have no clear conscience of the road. And that's saying something. I like how this whole conversation has just devolved into me fucking ranting and raving about people in their cars and driving. Fucking dude, I have to drive like 300 miles a week to work and back. I have some pent-up issues with driving. I have some pent-up issues with driving. No offense, but I don't like BMWs who can't use their turning signals. To be fair, my dad was one of those, like my sperm donor. He absolutely is one of those people. He drives BMWs religiously, and like maybe this is why I have like a huge like hatred for like Lexus owners, because my stepmother also drives a Lexus, and she's the exact type of person that I just mentioned. You know, I just thankfully have never been in a car with her alone, and it's always been with my sperm donor driving. But I've heard horror stories. Anyway, but the point is my sperm donor has always had a BMW. The only time I've never heard him have a BMW is lately in Japan. He has a Toyota. Like, and I look at him, I'm just like, you know what? Good for you, but like, I can't see you. You're too much of an asshole to not drive a BMW. It's just, but I do understand what you mean, because I've seen it. Like when I was visiting my dad in El Paso, when he came to visit me a few years back, rather, he went to go work at Fort Bliss for like a few days to walk around Kamala, right? Just to evaluate the military base. Point being is he fucking like he took me to go get food and from the grocery store, right, and to go eat lunch with him, and like this dude never ever uses his fucking turn signals, and it's just Anyway, Flamie, can I ask a question? Shoot it. What you got? What you got for me? I'm okay with off-road workers and trucks, but if the truck is a crazy air project, if you aren't my plumber, then your truck has to look like your ADHD. No, I don't agree with that. I feel like honestly, practicality comes first, then your insecurities, right? I'm sorry, but like, I usually don't judge, but I think something when you learn that you're driving is if it don't match what you're driving and you drive what you don't match, you're gonna be the asshole. I mean that. I mean that. There's some truth to that. The amount of pavement princesses that I've seen that make me want to fucking just take a bat to their truck is bad. And look, I have road rage. I do. I'm pretty bad with it. Like, I will pass someone. I will blow my fucking horn. I'm not opposed to being an aggressive driver. It's just, it's habits when I used to be a cop, because I did a lot of chases back in the day. But, like, if I pass you and you're driving a fucking diesel max and you look like you look like the 1950s equivalent of a suburb fucking father with like World War II trauma, you know the type I'm thinking. You can visualize it. The where's my martini guy? I'm sorry. I'm going to judge you. I'm going to silently judge you, your life choices, and your existence as a person. And that's just me, right? That's because like when you actually drive on the road, you tend to realize how fucking actually toxic people are on the road. Like there is no there is no beating around the bush with that one. Like I mean it when I sit here and say, dude, drivers are fucking assholes. Like like the amount of near hits I've had because of some other fucker is just abysmal. Like, and look, I'm not saying I'm the best driver. I'm not. I've had my fair share of being blared at, and I've had my fair share of, being almost the cause of an accident. But not once have I ever been in an actual accident. I've pulled over people. I have arrested people, but I've never actually had an accident caused by me. So, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm the authority on driving, but I am going to sit here and say, yeah, I think I know when to not fucking... Also, Vikings Truth, thank you for the follow. Welcome home. Mwah. I think I can sit here and confidently say that, like, I at least am somewhat of a reasonable and safe driver, despite my aggression. Can I do a silly comment based on that Checkers clip? Yes. Do it. Fucking do it. I love it when people do those comic strips. I love it. You guys, with your... maybe it's just me, but, like, there have been so many comic strips made by you guys of me that I thoroughly enjoy. It is kind of cool that I get to witness people doing that. I'm flattered. I really am. So yes, go ahead. Aside from my Cruiser, I love my little Toyota. Yeah, I love my daily. I do. I hate the circumstances that come with it. The lean and shit. But like, I love my fucking daily. It's a good fucking vehicle. Like, I was watching a video about people, and like, whether they're car people or not, right? And it's like, dude, the best way you can determine who an actual car person is, it ask them how they feel about the Honda Fit, right? And the point is that it's like, you're a real car person because you enjoy cars, right? It's not because you like the fastest fucking hardest thing possible. You just like driving. You like how the ins and outs of a vehicle work. You like revving that shit, right? You like how it sounds. You like how it moves. you like, it's like anything. You're passionate about it, right? That's why for me personally, with like, you know, despite my gripes, I like my car. I do. So when are you gonna eat their cars? Well, you see, chat member, in actuality, I would just rather fuck the car. But I'm not a dragon, so, you know, I can't really fuck a truck. Is that subreddit still active, by the way? Like, the r/dragons fucking cars? We talk about this every now and then, but I remember several years ago, it was brought up. It was brought up, and to this day, it is something that is just so fucking out of it and confusing, and I gotta know, is it still a thing that's active? I don't think it is, but I can check on it. Please do. Please do. Also, my controller batteries are about to be low. I swear. I wish there was a way you could turn off these controllers when you're done with them, because, like, dude, Quest, why is it so hard for you to just make a rechargeable controller? Why? I mean, everybody else has it. Why couldn't you? It's like, oh, but we gotta make it cost friendly. Shut up! You're meta. You're evil. Stop pretending you're not. Just fucking rip me off like every other corporate company. You're already stealing my data. Just fucking do it. Come on, do it. Anyway, still up and being active on different things, being active are different things. So, what I mean is it's still up. As a dragon myself, I can honestly say that I would thoroughly enjoy a night with the most wanted BMW. I don't even want to fucking know, dude. Dude, it's like this. It's like that one guy who married an airplane and wanted to fuck his airplane's engine. Like, oh yeah, there's a guy out there who so it's weird. It's really fucking weird how some of these people know each other. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a story. Fair warning, it's gonna get really grimy and bad, right? Because it involves some really terrible people. And I unfortunately, you know, back in my early day, I used to study, like, really terrible people for the sake of content, right? Because, you know, horror cows are something of a old interest that I had, right? Anyway, there was a guy who wanted to marry his airplane that he bought, and he would constantly, like, fuck the seat cushions, right? Now, here's where the story gets a little interesting. For people who've watched JSlat, you guys have probably heard about Mr. Hands, right? Probably heard about Mr. Hands. You know, the Unum Clause horse sex case, Mr. Hands. Yeah. So, what if I told you that the guy who wanted to marry and fuck his plane, allegedly, okay, allegedly, knew Mr. Hands, right? And landed his plane in the ranch that was owned by a really nasty piece of shit who is thankfully dead. Who made a really fucking horrible so hello Josh, welcome. We're talking about, like, some really terrible people. I just hope you know that. I'm sorry if you're coming in at a weird time. AC, yeah, we're talking about Mr. Hands, a guy who wanted a fucking airplane, and the Zooier Than Thou podcast. All these people know each other. It's so fucking disgusting. It really is genuinely disgusting. So the guy who ran that podcast owns the ranch to where the Unum horse sex case happened, to which the guy who allegedly married a plane, and allegedly, and I say allegedly because there's really nothing to base the claims except for some posts out on the internet. You know, it's fine. I really need someone to talk right now. I'm lonely. I'm so sorry, honey. Well, I hope I could help you enjoy some company. If I could at least make you laugh, I'm doing my job. So enjoy, okay? And if you ever have any questions or whatnot, ask them in chat. I'm perfectly more than happy with talking. Anyway, listen, that's my job. I'm here to make y'all smile and traumatize you. And disturb you with the weird information that I know, because I'm terminally online somewhat. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, basically, allegedly, the guy who wanted to fuck his airplane lands his plane in that ranch that was owned by the guy who made that decrepit, horrible piece of shit podcast, and, you know, where Mr. Hand's case happened. How fucking wild and disgustingly insane is that? He wanted to what? His airplanes? Yeah, there was a guy who wanted a fucking airplane. He married an airplane. Because I think that ranch is in Washington? Unumclaw, Washington? So, and I think Washington, if I remember correctly, back then, they didn't have like marriage restrictions, like, which is kind of horrendous when you think about it, hindsight. It's really bad. There was a guy who was in a sexual relationship with his car. I think I know which one you're talking about. I think that one was on My Strange Addiction, if I remember correctly. So that's why we got Aeromorphs. I was wondering where those airplane creatures originated from. I wouldn't sit there and say that is the reason. I mean, I'm pretty sure the internet has some weird things. And, you know, like, remember, I'm the girl who fucking, like, talked to Sophie about, like, ice chewing. So, like, yeah, you know. I spend way too much time looking at weird, or looking up weird information on the internet, because it's just fascinating how people's brains work in the most weird and ways. And even then, like, after the guy who ate an airplane, it's not even surprising, I suppose. I mean, yeah, like, but it's just fucking wild to me that all three of those people knew each other at one point. It's just like, dude, you have to be some level of fucked up and to be in an echo chamber that fucking decrepitly disgusting to, like, to fucking know each other. A guy who wanted to fuck his airplane, a guy who fucked a horse and died, and a guy who owns a fucking podcast, like, that is dedicated to that decrepit, disgusting shit. Like, it's just, why? Listen, the internet has done a lot of good. It has done a lot of good, but it's also brought together some of the worst people imaginable, and I mean that. There's also a guy who got aroused by balloons, not inflation, but balloons by themselves. Okay, that one I understand. No, you have to understand. I understand. Don't judge. Listen. Oh shit, my hand. Oh, my fucking hand. Hold on. My hand fucking fell. I dropped my hand. No, that one I understand. I do. Look, I'm not saying I'm pure. I am fucking far from it. Dude, I kind of want to try the whole pumpkin thing. Just... I know it's like, hey, Flamie, that's like a birth by trans, like, thing. Like, you should just do it. And it's like, yeah, but the balloon thing, I understand. I do. It's not so much the sensation of fucking a balloon, it's the noise. It's a sensory thing. It's like Wham, right? It's a sensory thing. It's not so much a pleasure thing. It's like Epstein's Island, a bunch of snakes breeding in a pool of... Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Dude, I don't know why, like... I don't know why we're still letting those people get away with that shit. Just fucking lock them up. They're doing more damage. God. Like, I was watching Willie Mac's video on the manosphere right now, and how just fucking decrepit they are, right? Because they are. They're really fucking bad. They're horrible people. Like, look, there's a difference between being a grifter and a groiper. And I think, honestly, when you start teetering away from grifter to groiper, you have become a very evil person. And I think you deserve everything that comes your way in the most vicious and horrendous way possible. And I mean that. I mean that. Because truth be told, how hard is it just to be nice to people? How? I had to like talk to some guy before I had to ban them in the server last night. Feeling, how hard is it to be nice to people? Genuinely, how hard? How hard is it to be respectful and understand people's feelings and emotions and shit? It's like stupid. It's fucking stupid that people can't comprehend that. But we live in an age of apathy, and it's just, oh man, it sucks. We can agree about the sensory joy of balloons. What do grifter and groiper mean? I'll tell you what, go look them up. Grifter is to do anything and anything in the means of making money. That means even switching political beliefs for the sake of cashing in. Groiper, well, from my understanding of it, because I've heard it be used very loosely, so bear with me. I might be wrong on the term, but it is someone who goes very far into far-right fringe beliefs. And not in the worst, and not in the best way possible. In the worst fucking way possible. Like, when you start tipping into Nick Fuentes territory of shit, yeah, you're kind of fucking horrendously evil. No. It's not hard, Flamie. Preach. Yeah. Like, it's not hard to be nice. It's not hard to be respectful. It's not hard to be empathetic. But we live in an age of fucking apathy. We do. We live in an age where it's my plate over your plate. And it's mine. And it's like, fine. Whatever. Have your plate. Have your fucking cake. Eat it too. I don't give a shit. I just won't waste my time on you, because it just tells me that you don't care about anyone but yourselves. Toxic people deserve to be in their echo chamber. I know some people believe that the only way to get through to someone is to smash their echo chamber, and yeah, no, I'd agree 100%. I was such one person who lived in an echo chamber and got it smashed, and yeah, I'm more clear of head now. The point being, though, is, and here's the thing, it's when you start doubling down. You start doing things not because they're right, but because they make you money. Or because, oh, I don't know, you decide that, like, the person you preach is no longer someone you could stand by. And so, in order to save face, not because they're morally and ethically wrong, but because you want to save face. You don't mention that you're wrong. You don't apologize for being a piece of shit. You just simply say, person bad, I'm good, I don't stand with them. Give me money. That's disgusting. That's fucking atrocious. I can't stand shit with that. That's, no. According to Wikipedia, it's Nick Fuentes fans. Yes. Yeah. But I would also point it, yeah, that's kind of why I mentioned Fuentes, because he's the biggest groiper possible. I've like I said, I've heard it loosely, and again, I like commentary. I do. I like watching those type of videos because it's good to be informed on the internet, especially if you're a streamer, on where like things are, right? You don't have to be like consumed in it. Like I personally at one point was heavily consumed in it to the point where it actually almost made me into a bad person because of how consumed I was. But like, it's good to have your finger on the pulse of the environment as a whole if you are a content creator, because at least then you kind of have an idea as to what to not do, right? Does it sound paranoid and like, you know, like kind of like cautiously, you know, fucking tilting the line a little bit? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, fuck, like, but sometimes there are things you can't ignore, and there are lessons that could be learned from other people's mishaps that you could use to help benefit you. That is something that I think newer content creators, and even content creators now, could even use. It's good to know your surroundings, because then you could use those mishaps to your advantage. Or at the very least, don't make their mistakes. Anyway, sorry about that. Sometimes there are things that can be said, and other times there are a lot of things that can be said. But yeah, it's, you know, it's like the VTuber sphere, right? I'm a VTuber, right? As much as I joke about not being one, I am, right? I am. But like, even this environment has its problems, right? And like, it's kind of why I sit here and tell people like, oh yeah, no, I don't believe in like subcategories of the internet, right? Like, I see, hold on, like, it feels like, there we go. I think my trackers are being very good again. Anyway, I feel like, yeah, they're being kind of stinky. Hold on. What do we got going on here? Why are we being stinky? There we go. That's better. Oh, it's not that they're being bad, it's just the fucking ping on the internet is just atrociously bad right now. That's why. Because, of course, of course they are. Anyway, but the bottom line is that, like, dude, like, I don't know, like, how hard is it to just, like, be respectful, be understanding, be courteous? Like I said, I had a guy in my server who was trying to be nice, but then started fanning flames after that. That's not how you be nice. That's just being an asshole with an asterisk. Okay? And what I mean by that is, it's like, okay, like, look, that's like me handing you a bowl of ice cream and putting a bunch of ghost pepper sauce on it and saying, enjoy. Fucking stupid. As of late, I've noticed our internet connections have been worse as of late. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Like, not ours in particular, but I've noticed like certain hosting platforms or hosting places like Cloudflare have been just really fucking bad. Like, just really, really bad. And I don't know what it is. I think I have a theory. Okay, as someone who's worked in cybersecurity and IT, I have a theory. Okay, and it's just two things. One, I feel like the cost of everything is finally catching up to all these companies that host the internet and the data centers that are provided by that host the things that we do on the internet. they're finally catching up to it. And the infrastructure, much like the rest of the world right now, is falling apart, right? And now here's the second thing, especially if you live in the States. And I don't want to bring this up any more than I have to, but the war that's going on out there in Iran, which is atrociously fucking horrendously evil. Fuck you, Trump. Fuck you and your party. I hope you all lose everything in the midterms. And you will. And I hope so. You deserve to be thrown in jail. Anyway, but the point being is, I feel like on a cyber end of things, I feel like you have some very specific groups of people over on across the pond in certain adversarial countries also doing cyber attacks on various things. Like, I feel like I remember not too long ago, there was a cyber attack on Kash Patel. You know, the director of the FBI, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was linked back to one of those groups. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's why. Like, it's just unfortunate. It's fucking unfortunate. I really didn't want to talk about the Iran war thing because it's just... It's such a fucking... Dude, it's such an obvious fucking, like, hey, fuck you for trying to throw me in jail and force me to face my, my crimes, you know, type thing. Or in a, fuck you, I'm dying, so I'm taking the whole down ship with me type thing. It really is. It's so fucking evil. You know, I'm kind of glad that we're coming to grips, and I mean us as a nation, right? Look, to those outside of us, we get it. You don't like us. Understand, I don't like us either. And just to be clear, it's a vocal minority that is ruining things for everyone. Okay? So, that vocal minority is going to get what they rightfully deserve sometime in the future. The point I'm trying to make, though, is that, like, that whole fucking thing is all because one very fucking corrupt and evil piece of shit decided, you know what? I don't like how I'm being treated. So I'm going to start a war and ruin everything for everyone. Because I feel I deserve to be treated better. When you don't, you fucking pedophile. So it's like, I don't know. All I can say is, like, Iran is a dictatorship. It is a theocratic dictatorship. But then again, like, America is also a fucking dictatorship in its own special flavor. It really is. It's, or at least now it is, right? So it's like, for sure, hands down, the US is the bad guy here. 100%. You know, and as an American myself, I feel I owe an apology to the world because of my stupid-ass president and his stupid-ass fucking party being fucking sycophantically psychopaths. I feel bad for the rest of the world, and trust me, I wish our fucking system actually did its job. But, you know, like anything, it's held by invisible fucking lines, and if those lines aren't followed, then, like, well, you know the rest. My favorite analogy of all that is traffic laws. We're all held by the confines of invisible lines. All it takes is one bad person to break those lines, and then the rest follow suit. What's to stop me from ramming into some other guy going the opposite way? Except the invisible consequences of an invisible law. It's why I'm a firm advocate of scaring the shit out of your politicians. Because sometimes they do deserve to be scared. They should be scared shitless of the people that put them in power. As the old adage goes from France, comply or fucking die. And it's true. And it's not just cathartic to just sit here and say that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in this country feel that way. Because honestly, we deserve better. We do deserve better. All of us do. And even the fucking shitheads that put them in power, we deserve better. Also, you know, money. Well, yeah, money is always the root of all evil. Money, I'd argue and say money isn't even an evil thing to have. Money is something that we've just established as something as a foundation for our society. I blame capitalism. I always do. It is a horrible, exploitive, decrepit system, and it overstayed its welcome, and it still overstays its welcome. The whole idea of, like, meritocracy is such a fucking bullshit way of saying favoritism and nepotism that, like, no. We deserve a BBW President VTuber. Nah. What we deserve is a competent fucking government. A competent system that's up to date and more modern. We deserve free healthcare, free college. We deserve the basic necessities of life. Food, water, housing, a UBI, healthcare, college, education to be free, right? And it's disappointing. It's genuinely fucking disappointing when the rest of the world looks at this country and says, why the fuck can they not get their act together? We used to idolize these fuckheads. What happened? Why are they acting this way? And it's like, we don't even know half the time why we're acting this way. But it's true. Anyway, I can't wait for this year just to end and just to end and for it to end just for that and that. All I can say is things are gonna get so much worse before they get better. They're not gonna get better anytime soon. I wish they did, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you get good little chunks and bits of more, and sometimes you get fine powder and scrapes and morsels. Gotta weather the storm. Exactly. That's why I tell people, like, look, I don't get upset if you can't help me or give me money or whatever. I don't. Like, first off, yes, this is my job. As a streamer, this is my job, right? It stopped being a hobby a year and a half ago. This is my job, right? But it is a part-time job. And the thing is I have a job that can help me weather off stuff, even if it doesn't pay enough. It still helps weather off a lot of shit, right? But I never, ever, ever, ever expect people to give me shit. I never expect people to give me money. I never expect people to give me anything. I just simply say, and I always say it, please make sure you're taking care of yourself first. Because you don't know what's going to happen next, and neither do I. And I don't want you to be put in a position where you're going to get hurt because of you looking up to me, or admiring me, or wanting to help me, or whatever. Trust me, I will be fine. But never put yourself in a position of risk for someone like me, or at least the very least, don't put it into the position of risk if you can't handle it. And that's fair. Hi, Proto. How are you, honey? Welcome. It's good seeing you. I haven't seen you here in a minute. It's good to see you. Also, I hear my mother giggling and laughing, and it's making me laugh. I hear her fucking cackling right now, and it's making me laugh. We need to be more French. Again. Look, I say it a lot. I'll keep saying it more. And I'll say it to the end of time. Till I'm dead or whatnot. The world is scary, but you don't have to be. So, enjoy life. Even if life, you know, gives you lemons and squeeze it in your eyes. Actually, to be fair, life didn't make lemons. Humans did. Therefore, life could have never made lemons to make and you could have never made lemonade. Humans made lemons. They were crossbred between tangerines and limes, if I remember correctly. So, humans made lemons. So only humans can make lemonade. So in other words, the circumstances that are made by people. Very bad, evil people. Not every choice is their fault, though. Some of them were yours, but, you know, it's kind of easy to look at the rich and tell them, God, do I want to put a bullet in your fucking head? Anyway. Also, I'm doing okay. Just finished sewing fursuit teeth for the first time, so... Oh! You're a fursuiter. I didn't know that. I didn't know you do fursuits. That's so fucking cool. I would love to see some of your work sometime. Honestly, I would never probably own one myself, but they are, when they're done right, they're fucking cute. It's for a commission. Fuck yeah, dude, hey, look, if you're making money off that is good money right there. Fucking go off. If you have the skills to do that, do it. I love that. I love that. That's great. What about you? Oh, you know, I've been busy. I've been very busy. I've been working on a lot of content. I've been grinding out a lot of stuff. I have had a massive addiction to Warframe again because of Big Beautiful Delicious, which Carsey has not been helping by giving me the Vinquinibus. Dude, I swear I'm fucking cooked with that game. It's like, I know chat sits here and says, it's like, oh, but Flamie, you play that game so much because, like, you know, it's your, like, bread and butter. But it's like, dude, yeah, it is. It so fucking is. It really is. People pay thousands for them things. I know. That's why I said it's good money. Like, if you know how to sew, if you know how to make clothes and shit, look into that. That is a good skill to have, actually. That is genuinely a good skill to have. I like that. I'm still not normal about Folly. Trust me, neither am I. I recorded a fucking video of her shaking her ass that I may or may not post. Because... that is the best decision DE has made since 1999. Yummy. Chat, is she cooked? Oh, I'm fucking absolutely cooked. I am fucking jerked. I am jerked around. I am baked. I am fucking cooked. You have no idea how much I love fucking Folly. Everything about this fucking kit frame is just so good. Her kit is fucking amazing. I love playing it. Dude, her kit is never going to get boring for me. It's never not going to get boring for me. You pair it with the Vinquinibus. It's so much fun. It genuinely is so fun. It really is. It's so fucking good. And like, okay, but here's the best thing about it, right? Like, chat has pointed out to me, like, last year during the New Year's stream that anytime I play Warframe, right? Anytime I play Warframe, that's usually in periods of extreme stress. This time, it's not even extreme stress. It's just, I'm horny for fat bitches, and fucking Folly is my big, beautiful, delicious main, and I will fucking ravage that fucking ass with all the ink impossible. Oh my god. I would let her fucking hang me with a balloon. Jesus. Anyway. Hey, Flames, you might be thirsty. You might want to get some water. Bitch, I want a fucking glass of that ink. Can you tell I'm not normal about this fucking Warframe? been listening to the stream like I podcast while driving and just nodding and agreeing. I'm glad that people really enjoy the VR chat and chill streams. I do. I really am glad that that this is like something that people get excited for, that they get really happy about. Because like, I now understand why Abby and Gaz do them. Because it gets to allow you to be more expressive. Like, yeah, VTubing is fun. I love it. It's great. I thank Tay in my head all the fucking time for the opportunity of becoming a VTuber, because she dragged me into this environment. You know, despite all the, you know, trauma and bad times, there's been a lot of good times too, right? But VR chat streams, this is where I fucking shine. And I know it. And I get to be more expressive. And it's just like, it feels right. And it shows with my community, because my community, you guys love these. It means the fucking world that, aside from Super Show, there is something in Warframe. There is something else that my community loves. And it's because, I guess it's because I get to be my most unapologetic self. No, I want the whole ink factory. I want... Dude, you know what the fuck thing about Folly is? It's so cool. Go into Peridia. Look at the... Play Folly. Look at the loading screen. Rebecca... Rebecca knows what she's doing. Because the fucking ass is just there. And, oh, I want to put my face in that. Anyway... Would we imagine if you import a Warframe model in VRChat? Actually, there are a few of them. Now, they're varying quality, obviously, but like, there are a few of them. I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to do Folly's model into VRChat. But, you know, hey. VRChat model is cute, but your art for your model, it scrambles my brain a little. Oh, you mean Hearttaker? Yeah, no. Again, very, very happy that people love that iteration of me. It means a lot. It's kind of why, like, when the time comes for me to change my iteration to G7, I'm gonna kind of be a little, like, sad. Because, like, Hearttaker... really, while she might have been she is a band-aid for like my trauma, she is unapologetically me in both the best ways and the worst ways, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. So, you know, thankfully G7 isn't gonna be around for a good while, but you know, I'm at least trying to keep it to, unlike previous iterations, I'm trying to keep it to at least longer than a year. I want Hearttaker to last, because I feel my community loves her a lot. And personally, she's an extension of me, so yeah, why not? Also, I realized I saw it, but it didn't do the thing. What? Why didn't do the thing? Why you know, whatever. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm back. Maybe. Yeah, here I am. I was getting water. I was getting water. Sorry about that. I was getting water. My bad. I was also worried that I got some water on my chest tracker. It's rather didn't play rather weird. Mind if I try fish? Go ahead. Let's see if it plays. I'm curious. Somebody. Alright, fish works. Yeah, fish works. I don't know. Maybe it's just Nightbot. It's just Stream Elements or whatever was used for it. Someone wants her face stamped by Folly, I see. I want so much done to me by that fucking frame.
Hey, Diva. Wow, looks like you're crashing out again.
Okay, blurp works. Yeah, it's just probably hydrate. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I saw the notification, so I got it. I got it. Oh, anyway. Hey, chat, let's go to a different world. I love this cozy little world that I chose, but I also just want to, you know, let's see here. We got... There was a world that I saw that I know chat would have enjoyed. Oh wait, I think I have it here. Hold on. Someone's gonna get marked by Big Beautiful Delicious, I see. Look, listen. She is... Oh. There is something that makes me go very feral about that one. There was one that chat had suggested I do. And now... Oh, wait, hold on. No? No. What the fuck? Why is it... Oh, it's because I'm on recently updated. That's why. Okay. It's like, wait a minute. What the fuck? There was one here that chat really wanted me to... Excuse me. Visit. Shit. I saw in the suggestions. I think it was this one. I think it was... Moonlight Home. Oh. Well, yeah, never mind. That world's just no longer available. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay. Here, I'll tell you what. Yeah, there was a world that I really liked that I was like, you know what? I want to check this out. But I guess it doesn't exist anymore. It was like a spa of sorts, and I guess it just doesn't exist anymore. Fuck. Alright, well. Here, we'll do this one then. I'll see you there. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Let me, Is there a way I could turn this music off? There has to be a way, yeah? There we go. Yeah, as much as I love that music, no. It's very Orpal. Yeah, it is. I'm on a train in space. I found this world, and I was just like, oh, dude, this world's fucking cool. I don't know, there's something about trains, and one of my viewers knows I like trains. I do. I like traveling on them. There's just something about trains that just, yeah. What's this world's name? It's called, I believe, Dream Train? Hold on. Dreams Train, yeah, Dreams Train. Here, we're gonna go right here. Why not? It's like, why not? Here. Also, I would like to sit down. I think my bed's right here too, so that works. Here. Oh. Oh, fuck. There we go. That's better. Oh, anyway. But yeah, no, I hope that the, no, it wasn't Moonlight Home. It was like a pool one that chat had suggested. I don't remember. I know Moonlight Home is still available. We'll check it out here in a little bit. But like, the one that I'm talking about was like it was like fucking, oh, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a fucking world. It was like pools and ambience and shit. I think we covered it in like VRChat, or in the VRChat nights. So, hi hun, how are you? Hi Mari, I'm good. I'm honestly fine. I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. We talked about a lot of shit today so far, so figured I'd sit on a train and, you know. Also, is the train loud, mods? Is it too loud? Do I have to turn it down? Cozy pool? No, it wasn't cozy pool. It was a different pool world. It's not loud. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. But hi, Mari. I hope you're well, hon. I got your Minecraft pack, so when I have more time, I'd like to play it with you. But yeah. Here, there's like cigarettes here. There's like a smoke here. Hold on. I mean, I don't really need one because I have my model has this fucking candy thing, but here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I used to before I smoked a lot of weed, I used to smoke cigarettes. Every now and then. Every now and then I do get the craving to want to smoke a cigarette. It used to be something I did a lot. Now I just smoke a lot of weed. But, you know. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I'm glad to see you're doing all right. Yeah. Yeah, I used to, before my transition, I used to smoke a lot of menthols. But that was because, like, they're nice. It was a really smooth taste to it. Like, I know obviously cigarettes are bad for you. 500 cigarettes. Yeah, I know cigarettes are bad for you, but like, you know, when you're overly stressed about the world, you're not really thinking about, like, the repercussions of your life. Sometimes people smoke because they've given up. And to them, like, well, whatever gets me out of life faster. I know for, like, some people, it's the belief of, it's the belief. Is this getting shorter? Wait, is this actually getting shorter? Really? Hold on. Oh, yeah, it was getting short. Oh my god. Hold on. That's so cool. They're a weird de-stressant. Which is weird because, like, they're not even a good de-stressant. But then the ironic thing about it is like, truth be told, okay, and look, I know I have like a massive oral fixation. Don't believe me? Look at my fucking pacifier usage. I have a really weird oral fixation, and like, you would think sucking dick would help alleviate that, but no! No! Sucking cock does not alleviate that oral fixation. Though I do suck pretty good, apparently, according to some of my exes. There you go. Yeah, Daily. I'm talking about sucking penis. Yeah, I have a pretty good suck and blow game. I take great pride in my work. Sometimes my work is a little sloppy, but I get the job done. Don't believe me? Go ask Nikki. I have something similar, but with my hands. Listen, I take pride in my work. If I sully something with my grippers, that means I don't like you. It's best sloppy. Call them semen demons. God, okay. Yeah, fair. My sister, right, Alice, she often said that, like, she would often kick my ass if I ever went into the industry, right? I wonder if that ever would have been the case if I actually did. What kind of, like, fucking, other than obviously feederism, where would I even be with that? Also, what were those redeems? I don't even know what the fuck those redeems were. They went by way too quick. I think it was a pamp check, and what else? Oh, a stretch. Yeah, here. Oh, thank you. Oh. Thank you. I just heard my shoulders crack. Here, you know what? As much as I love this, and this is a great relaxant, I have something better. Anyway. But yeah, I always wonder, like, like, Mom and I were talking about it not too long ago, like, about, like, how, like, being around people who've been in that line of work, how it changes people, right? Like, not just them directly, but it more often than not turns the people around them into different people, right? Like, being around I almost just fucking put this in my mouth. I'm gonna put this away. We'll put that away. Yeah. Krakatoa. Hi, Magix. How are you, honey? Welcome. Hope you're well. Yeah, I often think about how, like, because I've been around people in that line of work, like my sister and my mother, and I think about how, like, it changed me, right? I'm more susceptible to people's emotions, and I'm more empathetic than, say, some of my cohorts, funny enough. And, like, I don't know, I wondered if I wasn't like that, would I actually be a different person? What kind of work are you talking about? I'll give you a hint. There's your hints. I hope you're mature enough to understand what I'm talking about. But I often wonder if I wasn't raised by people like that, would I end up as empathetic and emotionally sensitive as I am? Would I actually ever be trans? I don't know, honestly. Also, passy time. What? Why? What? Yeah, you package hot dogs. She doesn't do those in VR. I don't, unfortunately. So the some of the redeems, especially with the power-up ones, I talked about this before. The custom power-ups, they don't work on VR. Sorry, I trust me, I know. I would love to find ways to make them work. So if you're someone who's experienced in like making it to where I can interact with things in VR with like the custom power-ups on the bits end or the power-ups or the flip points, I would love to hear from you. I would genuinely like to make these as more engaging as I possibly can. Like, dude, if you like know how to like make like a fucking GameCube fall on my head like Dervish, hit me up. Give me insight. I would love to learn. Damn, I wait until another stream. Just wait till tomorrow. I got you, fam. I'll suck on a pacifier tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow, actually? Oh yeah, MCS and Fortnite. Yeah. I don't know anyone in the industry. I'm super empathetic, and yeah, I mean, not everybody who knows people or has just been exposed to the industry like is empathetic. Like, what I'm saying is like, the industry itself changes people in ways that like I don't think most places do, right? Like, again, I'm very autistic. I'm a very neurodivergent individual. Do you think that if I wasn't exposed to the elements like I was, do you think I would be like empathetic? Do you think I'd be more emotionally sensitive? Do you think I would end up being an apathetic nightmare? Honestly, I think about it a lot. Because it's like, dude, I wonder, I truly wonder. If you could, if you want, I could ask in my local furry fandom group. A lot of them are programs and know how to do stuff like that. Please do. I would love to know. I would love to know. I genuinely, I want to make things more fun. And because the custom power-ups that Twitch provided for me, which I've had a few streamers ask about already. For those who don't know, Twitch offered me to be a part of a beta program for their custom power-ups. I accepted. They surprisingly brought me in, and we used them yesterday, and you guys seem to really enjoy them. So they're here to stay. So but I want to do more with them, right? I want to do more things where I can keep the stream engaging. Now, of course, like, knowing my community, knowing you guys, I love you. But sometimes you guys make it hard for me to play the video game that I want you to play. Because you guys just want to cause chaos, and I love you for it. But maybe environments do so much to so many things, human or not. Yes. You know, I believe it when I sit here and say people change due to being a product of their environment. It's not everything that changes a person in their environment. There are some things that do make people a little more haptically connected to their environment, I guess is the way to put it. Like, for me, example, with content, I won't lie, I won't lie, I kind of have this stipulation, right? This environment has changed me a lot, like streaming, right? The VTuber scene and streaming has changed me a lot, and in a lot of ways I would say it's changed me for the better. But I think a lot of ways also it has kind of made me more jaded, more prickly in some areas, more wrong in some areas. Not a good or bad thing, but you know, I used to have a friend. We're not friends anymore, but I used to know someone who I looked up to and cared for a lot. And she used to tell me one thing. sometimes it's just the nature of our environment. And I used to say that with such a sour tongue because, like, I was hurt by this environment. Now I kind of just say it in the sense of, yeah, no, some things are because of what we do and who we're around. And you can't change the things around you, but you can change yourself. And sometimes people grow, people change, people move on, people let go, and you can point the finger at everyone and anything, but most often than not, you just outgrew them. And, sometimes you can outgrow an environment. But the things that you learn from that environment, the things that you grasp from the people around you, the things that you gained and lost, those things are important because they help you down the road. And more often than not, and I know this, they help you prevent those mistakes from later on in life. Again, I think that this environment has taught me to be more human and more connected, to be more emotionally vulnerable and more, more me. I've always struggled with what I am, and it's like, yeah. But seeing how people are, both behind the scenes and on stream, it's made me realize, yeah, you know what? I don't always see myself as that or that or that, but I definitely can relate to it. So, it's also the Doranism of being one in the environment that breaks the status quo. Well, it's kind of why I have this, I kind of sit here and say I'm the blackest sheep amongst black sheeps. Because I always seem to break the status quo, whether I like it or not. So, to be honest, I'm just an understanding person. I use logic and my own emotional intelligence, and I agree with the environment has some follow, but emotionless because of what I do and have experienced. I'll put it to you this way. Apathy is the worst thing you could be in this environment. To be apathetic is to be basically a detriment to yourself and those around you. It's okay to put a wall around you and the others around you, but don't close yourself off. Don't do what I did. Do not close yourself off and be disconnected or uninvolved or whatever. I won't lie, I was kind of a fucking dick about that a lot of the time. I really was. Like, there's some things where I could have obviously intervened and been like, hey, look, this is stupid. Don't do this. And I chose not to, and I watched people, figure themselves out. And sometimes that's the right choice. Like, that's just the right choice in a lot of situations in life, right? But, like, I feel like there are times where you could very much, more often than not, help. But, that's why they're called mistakes. You learn from them. You allow yourself to grow and foster from them and just keep the gears going, right? Live, learn, forgive, forget, and adapt. That's important. And if you can't do that, well, then you're going to be stuck. You're going to be in a perpetual cycle of hurt and pain and regret. And that's never fun. It hurts others who care about you watching you tear yourself apart. I should know. I literally costed one of my closest friendships to someone I cared about because of my own pain. So, when I sit here and I say, yeah, it's okay to regret, it's okay to learn, but don't hold your heart too close to the sun. Sometimes it's okay to let it glisten in the moon. Anyway. Everything in moderation, including moderation. Yes. Yes. It's kind of why I tell people, like, it's okay to close people out. It's okay to let people go. Like, that's something that I had to learn. sometimes people change, they grow, they do their thing, yada yada yada. And there ain't much you could do about it. But just accept that the circumstances have changed and you've changed. And maybe there is no terms to come to grip with those changes for the time being. It's kind of why I'm cool with just like letting people know, hey, if like for whatever reason we just don't work and I turn my back on you, don't take it personal. It just means that like we weren't gonna get along either way. But I don't like the idea of just closing a door and keeping it locked. I think that's childish. I think people can be adults and talk things through. Whether you agree with me or not because of trauma, 90% of you, I have trauma. Or, I'm not, sorry, let me rephrase that. A good chunk of people in my environment, I have trauma with. But that doesn't mean I cannot talk like an adult and just express my emotions. Whether you or others feel valid about it or not, there's still emotions. So, you know, yeah. Put up walls to keep out the demons, but don't forget to put up the door for the angels. I'll put it to you this way. As someone who learned to acknowledge that there are different types of doors you can open and close, right? I'll give you an example. You might have noticed lately that I have had a lot of collabs lately with people I normally rarely ever collab with, or people that I've collabed with in the past, but haven't done so in a while. Well, something I learned after closing out and cutting ties with someone, with one more person, is I had my doors open to the wrong people. And the people who were waiting for me to finally open my door to them wanted me around. And they were just happy that I opened my door. And that's the thing, right? Opening a door is one thing. Going through it is another thing. But knowing which doors to open and close is very crucial in friendships and relationships and anything, really. I had my doors open in the wrong spots. Now I kind of am figuring out which ones I need to open and leave open. Shit happens. We move on. And, you know, people change, and when those doors are time to open up again, they can be. I think a lot of people on the internet could use that as foresight. I don't know. This is just coming from a woman with a former broken heart. Patched up, healed, scars and everything, and just looking at the past and realizing, yeah, I made mistakes. Don't be me. Anyway, I don't know where I don't know where this came from, but hey, fuck it, dude. Fuck it. You know, your cooking flaming comes with the name. No, actually, my name comes from my aggression, my volatility. So the name Flamie came from my original OC before my model, Flame Hero Star, right? He used to have like orange hair, red eyes, yada yada yada. He was my bread and butter, and I loved him dearly. But I took his name and said Flamie because a lot of people really liked the fact that I was kind of adorable and cute. But whenever I think of the name Flame, I think of cocky, I think of motivated, I think of like red hot temper, I think to do what's right but with an attitude. Like, I think of that, right? And with that comes a little bit of, you know, unlikable traits. I could be a little volatile, I could be a little aggressive, I could could be a little violent. I can be. I think anyone can. It's just human nature to have those traits. I don't see why people need to understand that, like, you know. Ooh, shit. Hi, I just found my monitor. Hello. My monitor, I just hit my monitor and almost fucking dropped my monitor on the floor. Through the fire, then the flames, she carries on. Well, yeah. See, there's something in my old family before I dissolved it that I learned, and then I spread to them. A lilac is a flower of reincarnation, of being renewed, to live a new life, not in grace, but in beauty, right? Lilacs, they're not the most pretty flower, but they live on. Flames, they are like a spark, right? They carry the passion and embrace of oneself. And it, like anything, it's fragile. It's fragile, and if you let it out, if you let it be put out, it's very hard to bring it back up. So, as one of my favorite YouTubers says, carry on, little spark. Live free and burn bright. Anyway. Anyway, dude, it's funny. I talked a lot about this shit on the podcast, and that I was with Eric interviews, and I realized, like, yeah, like, no, I have a lot of seasoning. You got it, girl. Holy fuck, my hands today. Your hands are fine. You little shit. You little shit. Actually, it's funny. I think... Hold on. Oh! Thank you, Proto. These are cute. These look really adorable. Yeah, these look honestly fucking cute as shit. Yeah, that's adorable. I like that. Anyway, fuck, what time is it? Oh, we've been going on for 2 hours. Holy shit. I did not realize how much time it's been. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Glad you liked it. It's 2 p.m. for you. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was just like, oh, fuck. Look, I think the bottom line with what I'm trying to say about, like, people and things and, like, relationships and friendships is, like, the same thing I've always said. People are fickle. They're fragile, and you are the defining factor of how they work. What I don't say, and I think I should say it now because, truth be told, I struggle with this myself a lot. You can't love people if you don't love yourself. You could try to give your heart all you want, but until you learn to appreciate yourself and love yourself, well, are you actually truly loving? And that's one of the things that I give credit to my mom, Gaz. She's been trying to get me to understand that, like, can't really respect and love and appreciate people if you don't love and respect and appreciate yourself. It goes hand in hand. Do not put yourself below others. Match yourself with others around you. Maybe give yourself a little bit more. I don't know. I think that's the bottom line. If you feel you don't deserve to be treated a certain way, vocalize it. If you feel that the people around you are not giving you what you want, or at least what you need from them, vocalize it. And even then, if you still can't, well, fix it. And by fix it, I mean let go. So, Fuck. I mean, shit. I had to do that. I had to do that a lot this year so far. Which is kind of funny to think about that we're like in April. We're already like 1/4 of the way, 1/3 of the way done with this year. And it's fucking wild. It really is. It's wild. Frog. Anyway. I'm gonna sit back down. I thought I was gonna need to stand up a little bit more, but I realized I would like to sit back down. Where is my bed? I can't find my bed. Uh-oh, that's not my bed. That's my bed. There we go. Oh. God damn it, it feels nice to sit. Come here. It just feels nice to sit on my bed. Alright. Oh, shit. I just realized that my, live stopped working. So I see chat was talking to me this entire time. Okay, here, let me do something real quick. Let me catch up with chat real quick, but truth be told, live stopped working. So let me do this. Gotta love when that happens, man. It's so good. Yes, go ahead and close it out. Give me a minute. No, Liv just stopped working. Hold on. It had a moment. Where is it? I swear to God, it works flawlessly when it wants to, but then when it stops working, you're just like, why? Come on. Okay. Oh, am I crashing? I'm crashing. Of course I am. And I can't see chat. Of course. Yeah, everything's crashing. Of course. Here, bear with me. Hold on. Yeah, well, VRChat's fine. So why is fucking Liv crashing? Oh, so Liv stopped working. Now everything's just crashing. Got it. Hold on. Oh, I know what's going on. It's Steam. It's Steam VR. That's why. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. Hold on. I have a backup. Give me 1 minute. When in doubt, use your fucking backup, Flamie. Was it OVR Toolkit? I think it was. Was it OVR Toolkit or was it Advanced OVR? I think it was Advanced OVR. We're gonna find out. Yes. Yes. Oh, well. There we go. I am. But I am. But I am using... Man. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now I see it. God damn it. Hold on, chat. I'm almost there. I see you guys. Hold on. We're almost there. Unfortunately, this is just par for the fucking course. Thank you for guys for being patient while I work on this. Come on. There we go. Okay. So now if I just do this. Okay. Select contents. Launch. No. Apps. No. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah. No, this is. Okay, well now, now Aqua's fucking. God damn it! Give me 1 minute. Man, I love when shit just doesn't work. Window not found. Okay, well, yeah, no shit, it's not found. There it is. Alright, I see you guys now. Also, Oh! Oh! Okay, I see what happened. Just my other arm just doesn't want to work now. Okay. So, okay, now it's working. Now it's working. Dude, oh my fuck. Also, hi chat, I see you guys. I see you now. I'm just, unfortunately. There we go. Hey, chat, remember when I sat here and talked about, like, UI design? So, remember how I was taking the shit on UX and UI designers? So, I'm gonna, like, recorrect my statement on that. Because I felt bad now that I, Hi, okay, now I'm here. Now I'm not, like, fucking, like, oh, I don't know, failing. I swear. Hi, show. Hi. Sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulty. I had, like, Live was failing, so I had to open up OVR and then have chat here, and I'm just like, oh dear. And because I'm on a train, I kept moving this way. Fucking Christ. It's good. Quality scuff content provided by Little Flamie. Anyway. Alright, let me see here. No, your profile was there. Let me read chat real quick. I need to catch up on y'all. Also, hi Dami, how are you, honey? Hi. I see you. You put up walls, geek about Leons, don't forget to put up the door for the angels. Yeah, we talked about that. When else the promo? This is the only second stream I've watched, and you are becoming a candidate of my fave. Thank you, hon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Super nice. I appreciate you. Thank you. I genuinely try to give a comforting and rather honest stream. I don't try to be more than what I'm not, because, well, I know too many people who try too hard, and they don't succeed. It's 3 p.m. for hey Flume. Flume ain't baby girl, she Baba girl. No, I'm Baba Yaga. No way, I'm not Baba Yaga. No, do not take that out of context. Do not, no, fuck you, don't. Here, let me, there we go. Is that gonna lock it? That locks it! Oh my god, that locks it! Oh my god. Okay, so I remember, I shat on fucking OVR's UX and UI devs for the longest time. Gaz told me to shut up and basically said it's not their fault. They're doing what they can. UX and UI designers are doing what they can with bad programming and bad management decisions. Fine, you're right. This is proof. They added a lock feature on the fucking Windows finally. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You've given me a reason to finally stop using live. Thank you. Thank you. I've been waiting for that specific reason to stop using live, because live is great till it's not. Anyway, show a chunky skull at VRC model just dropped. Yeah, I saw. I don't have any money to buy it and fuck with it, so you know, I would love to eventually though. Like, you know, be able to fuck with it. Also, I see that my legs have decided to make me turn into a fucking ghost. Let me just fix that real quick. Oh. Well, no. It's just my legs don't exist anymore. Right. Okay.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
There we go. And now, yes, I know. I will drink water here in a minute, chat. You just be patient. Thank you. Ah, fucking Christ. Come on. God damn it. I really hate it. These fucking... I swear, one of these days, I'm gonna take those away from you. I'm gonna fucking take those away from you. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Or at least, it's not your guys' fault. I just gotta learn to fix them. Also, I'm glad to see that my legs have decided to return. Very good. Very fucking good. You know, I could be mad all I want about that, but truth be told, it's genuinely because of the live literally crashed everything. Want to take away from what? Oh, don't worry about it. That's me being a petty bitch. Anyway, the return of leg, the return of feet. Oh! What the fuck just happened? What? Why are there two windows? What? What? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Why are there two chat boxes? I literally was sitting here praising fucking recentering is not enabled for all your any of your windows. Yeah? So I just can't fucking... Fucking goddamn it. Why is there a second one? Why is there a small... Why is your small one up there? Why is there a small one up here? What the fuck? Close that out. God damn it. NASA's streaming on Twitch, by the way. Oh yeah, isn't there like an Artemis mission or something? Like I remember Mom and I, we were hanging out. Gaz Conley and I, and the rest of us were hanging out yesterday, last night, and we were watching that unfold. What is that? Like, is it just another satellite mission to the moon, or is it something like entirely like different? Like, what's going on with that? Anyway, here's some feet. You want some feet? You want the foots? You want the oh, okay, well maybe don't do that. My oh my god. my trackers and my fucking trackers and controllers really hate me right now. Because I'm trying to do like shit like this, and it like literally is throwing. Oh, I know what it is. It's this fucking cord. It's the cord. Of course it is. Always the fucking cord. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. I won't do the feet. Maybe. God, such a picky, finicky, garbage piece of shit. The whole ass hoof. Orbit to the moon. Orbit to the moon. And it's at it again. NASA screaming. Yep, Artemis 2 for researcher. I love me some lamb chops. Wait, she has hoofs? I have hoofs. I'm a goat. I'm Yes, I have hoofs. I'm a goat, chat. I'm a fucking goat. It's because you're a big woman. Yeah. Okay, come here. Look. Do I have to baa like a goat? Do I have to say Mercedes-Benz like a goat to get the point across that I am, in fact, a goat? Yes. Yes, you are. That's why she's the goat. The goat. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll do the bit if you guys like. Okay. My name is Flamie. I'm a baa. I drive a Mercedes-Benz. These are my friends. My name is Mercedes-Benz. Chat, Flamie said she a goat, and so you know what that means. I don't know what that means. What are you implying? What are you implying? What does that mean? What the fuck do you what? Huh? Wait, what the fuck do you mean? You know what that means? Baba is you. Oh, yeah, actually, I do want to play that game eventually, huh? I do. Also, Casual Demon VR, thank you for the follow, honey. Welcome home. Mwah. Appreciate the follow, sweetheart. Bam, check. Little wet. Not too bad though. Anyway. Oh fuck. Not too wet. You know what? Here. I like trains, but I feel like this world is fucking with my controls just a little bit because of the motion. She collapses under any pressure like one. The fuck does that mean? I'm sorry. Huh? Huh? What does that mean? No, I need to know. No, come here. Listen, you have some fucking nerve. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? I don't have to let you go off this fucking rail into the void down below. If you tell me, you take it back. Okay? Goat collapses when they get scared. Alright, I'm taking you with me. Bye! What? What, you thought I was just gonna leave you guys alone? Like, no. No. Why would I do that? That would be terrible. What a terrible streamer I would be if I did that, right? That'd be brutal. No, instead I'm gonna beat the shit out of a house. With a gun. You wanna go beat up a house with me? Come on. Here, actually, what a fucking terrible host. She not only breaks into my house, she calls me gay, and she has a gun. What a fucking bitch. Anyway, come with me. I found this world not too long ago, and well, it's pretty self-explanatory. Right? It's pretty self-explanatory, huh? Here, let me show you what I mean. Let me just man, I have not heard that anthem in such a fucking long time. It has been quite some fucking time since I've heard that one. Anyway. Oh, you know what? Actually, here. Let's go that way. What if I... You know what? I know if there's a car here. Okay, we do see the damage now. Well, I mean, yeah. Like, of course you are. You're gonna see me do shit like this. Actually, on that note, give me one moment. I'll be right back. Just hold on. Yep. I did it. Okay, hey chat, I have a problem. I can't unfuck myself out of the vehicle. Shit. All right, well, just don't mind me. Oh, what? Yeah, we're just gonna. Oh, you too thick, Flamie. No, I'm not. Driving my car right after a beer. Hey, that bitch is fat as a deer. DUI, more like you're going to die. Oh, drive me 1,000 miles. Shit, where'd my hammer go? Oh, here. Oh, there we go. Why do I always find the most violent fucking worlds possible? Anyway, here, you want to know how I feel about your fucking, like, 1950s aesthetic boomer-ass fridge? Here. Damn, I really wish this fridge actually had food in it. Otherwise, there's nothing in it. What the fuck? Where's my food? Where's my... Where is my goddamn food? Where? Oh, there's some food. Here, here, it's right here. Look, it's right here. It's right. Oh. Where is my goddamn food? I swear, this is so much fun. Why is this so much fun? This should not be this fun. And yet it's so fun. Come here. Oh, there we go. Flamie, I ate your food. Wait, Flamie, you're spitting bars. Listen, I'm not like an English major, but like, I'm pretty sure what I just said is just an act of fucking God. Here, what if I just... Here, today we're gonna do some DIY work. Yeah, we just opened a new wall, $2,000 a month of rent. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna go reset the house. Spare the piano, Flamie. No. No. Actually, how do I respawn the house? How do I respawn the house? Can we actually respawn the house or no? I don't think we can. Uh-oh. Yeah, hey chat, I don't think we can reset the house. I think my DIY work I think my DIY work has just I think my DIY I think this place could use a new opening. Where's my gun? Actually, where's my hammer? There it is. Found it. Oh shit, hi. Rejoin the world, I guess? Dude, I forget that, like... Here. I have an idea here. What if I... There we go. What if I... Oh, that works. Yeah, there we go. That works. Here, what if I just do this? And then if I... Ah, there we go. Alright, so now I have you guys here in one arm. Problem is I don't want you guys in one arm, though. I just threw that into my vehicle. I really wish there was a way... Oh. Oh. Well, okay. Well, now chat just won't stop moving. Oh. I think I've terrified you. Dude, from my perspective, you guys just keep moving around. It's actually kind of funny. The problem is, I don't want you guys to constantly move around. Here. Bucket, that's fine. Oh, that'll do. Someone get her to Olive Garden and breadsticks. Keep her at bay. No, it's fine. It's fine, John. It's fine. Here. We're gonna go home. I just broke into some random guy's house. It's fine. Oh, alright, we're back. I really wish, dude, I really fucking wish we could just turn off, like, I really wish Live would just work, because as much as I like OVR, it is very, very finicky as a, how do I say it? It's a very finicky piece of, it's very finicky. And I don't like it. There you are. Hi. There you are. Now you're here. I see you. Or butter. Wait, Flamie. Stop destroying my home. No! No! No, you come into my house. You call me gay. I get to break into your house, break your fridge open, steal your fucking Mars bars, and, you know, spit in your face and put my ass in your face. Fuck you. Mine. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. I think I'm tired. How long have I been going? For quite some time. That's nice. I liked the last two. Yeah, it was a pretty good time. It was a pretty good time. Here, let me sit down. Well, we'll just relax for a little bit longer. Right. I don't know. I don't have much else to do. So, where is my bed? That's my desk. That is just empty floor. Give me one moment. There we are. And I just lost everyone. Yeah. Yes, I know everything is low. Of course, that's why I'm in my own home world. Because God forbid, I actually am in the middle of a bit. Anyway. Alright. Hey, y'all. So, this is my homeworld. I think I've talked about safe spaces and stuff before, but this is actually my homeworld. I love this world. If there was ever a spot that I would like to, basically make, like, my own little, cove, like my own little home, this world would be it, for sure. I didn't notice the flower tattoo. Yeah, it's a sakura branch. It's actually, fun fact, it's actually something that I personally want to get, when I finally am able to get a tattoo. Or afforded a tattoo, rather. I want to get a sakura branch on my, near my heart, wrapped in ivy and thorns. And it's to signify beauty comes with pain, right? Growth of me as a person to shine brightly had came with some cost, and it is wrapped around my fucking heart. So, you know, it's definitely something that I hold dear to my heart, for sure. But yeah, I also want to get, like, I want to get a, the Heart of Mothers as a tramp stamp, which is, something that, would drive some people crazy. If you don't know what the Heart of Mothers is, it's a heart that was used on Little Miss Rarity, which is, it is a really cool heart that I like. And if you haven't noticed, my favorite shape is hearts. It's kind of why Deltarune and Undertale are something of a big inspiration for me. Yeah, the message is great, but, like, I fucking just love... I just love hearts. Hearts signify something that I cherish, which is love. And to give love. And yeah, I want to receive it as well. But I just love to love. Undertale, Deltarune, I've been summoned. Yeah. Yeah. Most of my lore with free will and stuff is derivative of Undertale and Deltarune. I'm not afraid to say it. Like, free will as a soul trait is a glitchy parasite that feeds off other souls? Yeah, of course. You know, this model literally is just Asriel, just flamified, if I guess you want to call it as such. So yeah, like, of course. You know, people point it out all the time on the Big Clip channel. It's like, oh my god, is that Asriel? Or is that Ralse? And it's like, yeah, Cryptia Curves is Cryptia Curves' Ralse model. I bought it, or rather, somebody bought it for me, and then I went to town on it. And I was bored for a week that I managed to find out how to play the entire soundtrack of Undertale, and I did it without a phone, so I can't read piano. And I also can't read piano notes. Dude, that's the thing, is Toby's music, well, it's legendary. It's rather easy to play. If I understood pianos a bit more, I'd figure it out. It's pretty goat. I am a pretty goat. I'm a pretty ba. I'm a pretty ba. Anyway. I think... How much more time do I have left? Yeah, we're getting close, huh? Tell you what, I think this is a good point to stop. So, let me go see if I can raid you. I'll be right back. Alrighty, y'all. Hey! Hey! Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck? Why am I looking so weird? Oh, there we go. Hey, you. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate you. I'm gonna give you to one of my friends. I'm gonna give you to Fairy. We'll be joining her next week with some Helldivers, with two other cute fatties, Monia and Devora, who are also good friends of mine. So, you know, you should go give her a follow when I raid out to her. She's a sweetheart. We love her. Tomorrow I have MCS, and I also have a collab with Butter and some of our friends to play Fortnite. So, you know, be there. Anyway, y'all, I will see you all later. I'm gonna go eat and go get some food, and yeah. Don't forget to be you. Do things for you, be happy, feel loved, love yourself. And remember, I'm always with you in the void. Ta-ta.